right, let's look at this right triangle. We have 35 degrees in one corner. We have the side across from that 35 over here, which means he is called our opposite side. And then here's where our 90 degrees is. Across from that is always your hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is always known. It is always across from the 90 degrees. In this case, 35 is given here, so over here is the opposite side. So we go through some old hippie caught another hippie tripping on acid, that little expression. So we know which one do we have? Is it sine, cosine, or tangent? Which of those are we going to use? Well, we have opposite and hypotenuse. Who has the O and H in it? It's this guy. So we know we're using the sine. So what they've set up for us, this is called the sine. So we're going to have the sine of the angle. I always put it over 1 equals. It says you have to do the opposite. You have to do what's there, which is x. It'll equal x divided by, then the hypotenuse on the bottom, 14. Now, the reason I set this up is because now it's a simple fraction equal to fraction. We have a proportion. We can simply cross multiply, or we can simply apply the means extremes property. X times 1 is x equals 14 times the sine of 35. Make sure your calculator is in degree mode and multiply those. And when you do, it should come out with about, rounded to the tenths, 8.0. This missing side length is 8, which makes sense because we know the hypotenuse is always the longest, which is 14. So 8 is reasonable to me.